the onset, I would like to wish all our fellow citizens greetings on the occasion of Mauni Amavasya and heartfelt condolences to the family members of those who have passed away, and to those who are injured, we wish them a speedy recovery. You're right, this is not a time for politics. This is not a time for vulture politics at all. But the question is, and the important question is, who started this politics in the first place? And I quote Times of India, nobody else. Quoting the Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, who regularly said that there was a stampede during the 2013 Kumbh Mela targeting Azam Khan. Where's that stampede happened? At a railway station because the train had changed tracks. But even then, he regularly said that. This is the BJP on record, Times of India. Having said that, this is not a time, once again, to indulge in blame game. But I find it astounding that this incident happened in the morning at around 3 a.m. As of now, it is some time ago we've got the update from the government that 30 people have lost their lives. And even now, this is not a complete figure. The numbers are supposed to be higher. Isn't it surprising, Swati, that the government of Uttar Pradesh knows that 40 crore people are going to come to the Kumbh? They know today from 5 crores to about 8 crore people came. They knew the exact number that 8 crore people came, but they can't tell us the exact number of people who lost their lives. The Mahamangaleshwar said that out of the 22 bridges at Prayagraj, 15 have been reserved for VVIP movement, and 7 have been reserved for the public. Pregnant women, children, old men, old people, ordinary citizens have to walk kilometers and kilometers. They're sleeping on the ground. Why? Because VVIP movement is happening. This is a government that promised to shun VVIP culture. Out of the earlier fire incident that took place, 180 tents burned. We were told, I'm quoting Times now, within 2 days these 180 tents will come up. Even as of today, the tents have not come up.
Okay.
I don't want to do politics. I am saying that those responsible for this, those officers there, can we begin by them being suspended?
Okay.
Can the government take responsibility? And one last thing, just one last line. I would have expected today all political parties, especially my Prime Minister, to not campaign in Delhi. I would have expected that. But then expecting this in today's day and age is beyond is too much of it.
Pradeep, please respond.
Well, Tehseen, I think you did not hear the speech of the Honorable Prime Minister. The Honorable Prime Minister spoke 4 times with the Honorable Chief Minister, and the Honorable Home Minister is closely monitoring the situation. I will not politicize it, Tehseen, but just taking your parallel forward, let me remind you of how politicization takes place in 1954. There is a senior photojournalist named S.P. Mukherjee. He wrote, and I quote, Prime Minister Nehru at that time had come to Maha Kumbh. नेहरू जी के आने की वजह से जब वो संगम पे पहुंचे तो सबको रोक दिया गया. जैसे ही नेहरू जी चले गए तो वीवीआईपी लोगों की गाड़ियों के गुजरने के कारण किसी भी योजना के तहत भीड़ को छोड़ दिया गया. More than 1,000 people lost their life, Tehseen. That was how innocent lives were lost because of VVIP thing. Factually, on Mauni Amavasya, there was no VVIP at the spot. So I will appeal to you, do not politicize it. You and I both know that the arrangements are better. This is why, as we speak, 9 crore devotees have taken dip. What has happened is tragic. We ordered a judicial probe and the guilty will be booked.
May I respond to it? I have a right to respond.
Okay, very quick rebuttals.
Very quickly. The only answer my friend from the BJP has is 1954 and Jawaharlal Nehru. That's behind whom this present government hides. The fact of the matter is we had a stampede recently in Hathras. The person responsible for that has not been booked by this government. You hope for the best, you're prepared for the best, but you should also be prepared for the worst. You know 8 or 9 crore people took a dip today, but you don't know the exact number of people who lost their lives. How are we answerable? Tell the person who's lost his life today that Nehru is responsible.
A random number. It is not like Sharad Pawar throwing a random number in the 1990s.
How is Sharad Pawar in this?
Last case, yes, he had thrown a random number of the number
Pradeep,
of
your only answer is Nehru, 90s, Sharad Pawar.
Okay.
That's why we came, investigated and came up with a number.
Let's
not politicize it.
Had the Chief Minister cited a wrong figure, the opposition would have jumped to the conclusion that the Chief Minister is absolutely clueless of what has happened. But Vivek Srivastava, let me ask you this. You know, how many